We are the Crazy Hope Dealers, and tonight or today, whatever it is for you guys when y'all are watching it, um, we we are going to have a different episode today on our weirdness. Like, we are weird. We have many different things about us that are weird. And everybody has their own thing, but we just want to talk about our weirdness because, we embrace our weirdness and we're happy that we're weird. So, so today we're going to just kind of bring up some different things that we maybe don't think it's weird about us, but other people have told us that are weird about us. So, me and Amy have this thing that we both like, and we realized that we both liked it when we were just talking. And I had never known anybody that actually liked ketchup and cornbread together. And I have always squirted ketchup on a plate, and I'd had corned beans, what is that? Cornbread. See, that's another thing. Cornbread and beans. And then I would just get my fork and I just get some beans, dip my cornbread in the ketchup and eat it. It's really good.
Yeah, we don't do the beans and the ketchup with the cornbread. We just take a big slice of cornbread and we just dunk it and eat
How
it
much
up.
ketchup do you have if you're dunking it?
Man, we go to Sam's and we buy the big things.
Okay.
Yes,
So it's
absolutely.
a pool is what you're saying. A pool.
It's a pool dive in.
Okay, wow.
In.
Okay,
So,
good.
yes.
So is your cornbread red by the time you're done with it?
The redder, the better.
Okay, that's great. So yeah, that's one thing about us. And I don't know, I have different things also. Like when I go into a room, I scout out areas of the room to where usually on the right hand side of the room. And if there's a chair empty, I'm gonna go sit on the right hand side somewhere. I don't know why. I never go to the left. Like, I don't know what is wrong with that, but I mean,
left brain or right brain?
yeah, I don't know. Like in church, I'll go to the right side. Even if the whole left side is open, I'm gonna go to the right side. I don't know.
Yeah. So when I walk into a place, I immediately go to the back.
Mm.
Absolutely. I don't want to be up in front anywhere, but I want to be able to see. So I want to be on the end of something. And I want to be able to see, because being so short and everything, I can't see over people. So yes. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, and along the lines with food again, I like if I had three things in my plate, I am going to eat the less important one first. And then I'm going to do it one thing at a time. So the least important will go first. The next one that's kind of important, I'll eat that. And then the third one that's my favorite, it's going to go last.
Absolutely. There's no other way to do it. I've always done that. I don't like to mix my food unless it's cornbread and peas.
And ketchup.
Brady has a hard time understanding the difference in peas. So we've had to talk about pink peas, pink-eyed peas, black-eyed peas, purple hull peas.
There are no pink-eyed peas.
This is kind of like, I don't know.
They need medication if they have pink eye.
No. No. Purple hull peas are like the best. Absolutely. Zipper peas. Love it.
Okay.
Love it.
So how are you on heights? Do you like heights or do you not like heights?
I do not like heights. I really don't. When I was young, my dad was a roofer. So he left me up on top of the house one time and he meant to do it. Like seriously. And I just don't like heights at all. I have dreams of being on the edge of something. Matter of fact, if I'm not dreaming, if I am somewhere where it's really, really high up, and
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of feel myself getting to the edge, I will almost have a panic attack.
Wow.
I know.
So I'm okay. Here's some weirdness about me. Like I can be up on the tallest building, looking over, and feel terrified. But if you dropped me out of something and I had a harness on, um, I would be perfectly fine. Or if
Okay.
I'm in a roller coaster and I'm up on the very top and it's like one of those that just goes straight up and then it goes straight down,
Mm.
I'm perfectly fine. And I
Yeah,
love
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that at all. That's
it.
not going to be my cup of tea.
And
We
I like the
different.
sensation of falling.
Wow.
Hmm.
No.
See, weird. I told you I'm weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. What else?
Let's see. I could probably write a book. All right. I'm terrified of vomit. Terrified.
Well,
Like,
what about when your children did it in front of you?
so they know to go to David and
Your husband?
my husband.
Ugh.
And when my poor first child came to me one night and she was sick and she wanted me to hold her, I was holding her out like this far from my body, and I turned her around to where her butt was facing me. And so her head was out there. So if she like vomited, it would go away.
Mm, mm, mm.
And then the poor kids learned that anytime they're nauseous, they go around to David's side of the bed and they tap on him and say, I'm sick.
Poor children.
I hyperventilate and literally hyperventilate, and close my ears and I sing Row, row, row your boat while if somebody's sick.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Terrified. And we were recently on a bus, like a field trip, and this one poor child goes running off of the bus because she's sick, and I'm in a seat just going, dear God, please don't let her puke, dear God. I was saying a prayer, and then somebody came in and said this poor child had gotten sick all over the area, and they asked if somebody would help them. I immediately started looking at my phone as if I had a
You weren't
message.
paying attention. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
yep.
That's pretty good.
And I don't like feet. That's another thing. Hmm.
Oh yeah, I was looking at your feet. You didn't like that at all.
That is
Didn't like
weird,
that.
Amy.
I'm sorry. I
I
don't.
don't like people touching my feet. I don't like people looking at my feet. I don't like looking at other people's feet.
So there's nobody gonna wash your feet, right? Like the disciples did with, yeah.
If they do, I will
So,
kick them
mm.
because I'm ticklish also.
You're ticklish on your feet. I'm
I'm a
ticklish on my feet.
yeah.
I do not like that. I don't like when people do that to me or try to tickle my feet. I don't like
Mhm. Yeah.
it. What makes you mad?
Um, I well, I have two different things.
Okay.
Okay, when people should know something and they don't. I
Okay.
know you're gonna learn something really bad about me, but
Okay, go ahead.
so well, carpool line really makes me mad. And that's a whole nother
Oh,
episode.
so oh my goodness.
Yes. Yeah, so when you're supposed to get to school at a certain time and you line up behind the people um like get there first, you should line up like right after that person. And then the next person should line up right after that person. and it should go in a line.
You like order.
Yeah, well, yes. And then when it's time for us to all move as a unit up to the front of the school, we should all go together, not
Hmm.
passing people
That's right. That's right.
because you just came in late and now
Because
you
you
got to
think you're
pass them.
better. Is that it? Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe. And your kids go to or
No.
Rollin goes, excuse me, Rollin, excuse me, goes to a Christian school, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep.
Yes.
And yes, I know I should give grace. But I have
But
been known to knock on windows.
yes, and
Mhm.
I would, let's just say you would not want Brandy to be knocking on your window at
No,
all.
no, no, I'm a nice person.
Yeah, we believe it.
But not when you're doing something you're not supposed to be.
She has righteous anger. That's what it is. That's what they call
Yes.
it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, for all the people that sat up in carpool for, 30 minutes to an hour early because they wanted to get there early because they wanted to get their child early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
You
the
don't.
carpool police.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. Mhm.
I'm sorry about that. I hope
I've
it
been
gets.
known to block people out of there. Yes, okay. So in the grammar school, it was a different route that you took. And we all had a system. There's a system, should use the system. But some people, yet again, thought that they could come in 5 minutes till, go around the whole line, like there's 20 cars, and
Yeah.
then we around the whole line to get in first. And so I may have pulled my car up to where it was blocking the way that they could get through,
Not you.
and then looked the other direction as they were over here trying to get my attention.
You're learning, all of you are learning a different side to my friend Brandy right now.
Yeah, I don't like injustice.
Yeah, I don't like injustice either. Absolutely do not like injustice.
So that's what makes me mad. Yeah, and I actually have a twitch in my eye now. Y'all can't see that, but you just made me blow a fuse in my head just thinking about it. So yes, that's and what we're gonna go on to a different subject because
Okay,
we're gonna talk
that
about
might be a good idea.
yes,
That might be a very good idea.
it
Oh my
is,
goodness.
yes. That's really only one thing, and if somebody's mistreating somebody, that really upsets me also.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What else is weird about you?
Um, I don't like spaghetti noodles.
Like pasta? You don't like spaghetti noodles?
No. It's sticky and it's like worm-like.
So you have a texture problem.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. No cottage cheese, no yogurt. Yogurt to me is clabbered milk. Yes. Why is it all about me, Amy? Tell some of your weirdness.
That's I'm just leading you. I'm just
Yes,
leading you.
right. Yes. Go.
Yeah, go ahead. Ask me some questions. I guess I'll share what I want you to know.
Okay. So, when you walk into a room,
That's like a song. When she walks into the room. Okay, go ahead.
okay, when you walk into a room, what do you naturally like? Which side of the room do you naturally go to?
The one that's away from other people.
Okay.
The side, like I think one of the problems that I have a lot of times is like it's like going into a bathroom and you're just wanting some time to yourself, the public bathroom.
Okay, yes.
And you go in and you're going, I will go all the way down to the end where there's nobody. Usually we'll take the handicap stall because it's big and I don't like confined spaces. So I will go in the handicap area and I'm thinking nobody's going to come down here. And what happens? Somebody always comes in and gets in the stall right next to me. I don't understand that. That really just, or like if you're going into a restaurant and you sit somewhere away from people, there's nobody in this restaurant, and somebody is going to come in and sit right next to you. Yeah,
I'm learning a lot about you now, Amy.
Yeah, I don't care for that. I don't care for that at all.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's see. What is something else that people may not know about you that is a little different?
Ooh. Well, I'm putting this out here, but I like dermatological issues. And so I like
That's a big word, Amy.
dermatological.
Can you spell that for us?
I don't think I can spell it.
Okay.
But I like videos of acne being popped. I find that very enjoyable. Don't you find that very enjoyable? I know you do.
Well, now how often do you watch these videos?
Well, I watch these just about every day.
Okay.
Just something a little satisfying
Are you
about.
learning something different every day from these things?
Yes.
Okay.
It
Good.
calms me down. So
Okay.
it's a little calming for me. It doesn't, anyway, I should have been a dermatologist. I really
You
should.
should have been, yes.
Yeah. I know you like these. You like those videos, don't you? You do, don't you? See, we're a lot alike, so I know that she likes these too, don't you?
Well, okay, so I not so much like those, but I like it when okay, now we're going really weird, Amy. Way to go. Now you brought me here. So I like foreign bodies.
Foreign bodies.
Yes, yes. There, as you know, working in veterinary medicine, there's a lot of animals that will eat things. And sometimes you have to retrieve them in surgery because they get stuck in the intestines or in the stomach. And there are videos about this, and I like to try to figure out what it is they're pulling out.
It's like a treasure hunt.
It is. We're like, is it a sock or is it a rubber band? Like, you never know.
Oh my goodness. That's like going to the beach. I like to hunt shells. I could do that just about all day long. Is just be by myself and hunt shells. I love that. I like if I go play golf, I like to go look for balls.
Okay.
I think that's really fun to do.
Okay. That's good.
Anyway, I know I'm not the only weird one out there.
No, there are others like you and me, I guess. Probably not with the retrieving of the foreign objects, because that's
Yes. Never knew that about you. That's pretty interesting. Yeah.
is.
So for one who doesn't like vomit, you're okay with blood.
Well, yes. Yeah, like so my husband is the one that takes care of the vomit, and I take care of anything else.
Well, that's nice to know. If I ever get stabbed or something, you'll take care of me, huh?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't freak out.
Yeah, but if I'm like puking up my stomach, you would not help me one bit.
No, and I would be in the next country. I would be very far away.
That's so nice to know.
You were on your own on that.
Thank you so much.
I hope you make it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I'm hot. I'm going to take this off just a second. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Talking about all this really kind of makes me a little
Nervous?
Hot,
Yes.
hot, I say, hot.
All right. So, let's say different things. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, I'm sure there is. I have to cite, okay, one thing is, a lot of, when I was younger, I was very, very shy. So, like I would not even speak to people. Mom had to make me talk to people.
Oh,
And,
such a
there's
change.
yes, there's an instance where I was in the grocery store with mom, and I was probably 2 or 3, and a friend of hers came up to the shopping cart and they said, "What a cute little girl," and I growled at them.
Okay,
I, I
wait a
said,
minute.
I said
Wait a
no
minute.
words. I just growled at them.
You need to show us, or we need to hear it.
Really? Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I was pretending like I was a dog and that I didn't want to be looked at. So when they came over, they said, "Oh, this is Brandy. This is my daughter Brandy." And I went, "Oh." And then the poor lady goes, "Oh, what is she
Hi.
doing?" And mom, of course, terrified, said, "Oh, she's pretending to be a dog." I just didn't want that there. Yeah. I know. And even today, like people think I'm so outgoing and just really, love to talk to people. And I have to do a psyching up of myself before I talk to people on the phone. I will give myself a pep talk.
Well, that's okay.
And I
That
have to do breathing exercises too. Okay.
bless
Okay.
your heart.
We're gonna talk to this person. It's gonna be fine. I gotta dial the number. I'll get on the phone and then I'll go 3, 2, 1, click, and then I'll go, and then I'll talk to him, and then it's good.
I wing everything. So I'm just like, I don't even prepare myself, which I just get on the phone and wing it. And that's when I really put my foot in my mouth because
Hmm.
I can't do it.
You
I was
start
trying
talking about your dermatological video.
to absolutely my dermatologicals.
Yes, that's
Yes.
great.
Yes. So I have a problem. I just wing it. I just feel like some days as it's bad because some days I feel like I'm really on and some days I'm really, really off. And so anyway, it is what it is. I accept myself as I am.
Well, there's one more thing, and then then y'all will probably not ever watch these videos, but again, but I if we're walking in a dog park and most people will look at all the dogs and go, "Oh, they're so cute. Look at them. Look at that one over there." I'm analyzing what every dog has at the park. And that is very, very true. Like I will see a person with a basset hound and I'm thinking, that poor dog, he's got skin problems. I'll look at his ears. He's got an ear infection, that right one. And I'm doing that like to all the dogs.
I'm sorry. I really thought that you meant that you were checking them out as in trying to figure out if it was a boy or a girl.
No.
I'm glad you
Okay.
explained that one.
Okay, I'm not that weird.
Okay. One more fact about me is that I look at people's hair. That's the first thing I notice about a person. So if and I am very prone to think about their face and what would look good on their face because my mother was a beautician. So that's really the first thing that I kind of check out on a
Okay.
person. So I don't think that's weird. I just think that that's
It's not weird. It's kind of like with me with dogs.
Yeah, you
And
check it out.
And don't ever ask me what type of dog to get, because as my children and my husband have told me, I'm always going to give you the bad things about it first. Because I had a lady ask me the other day, she's like, what do you think about Cocker Spaniels? I'm thinking about getting a Cocker Spaniel puppy. And I said, well, if you like ear problems, probably have to have an ear ablation later in life. And sometimes they're snippy, they can bite, and you don't want children around them. And and she's like, okay, well, is there anything good about them? I said, oh, they're really cute.
Oh, you're like the truth teller. That's what you are.
Yes. Well, I
That's a
just
good
don't want
thing.
you, I want you to prepare, because you're going to have to be putting a lot of money out there.
People appreciate that. People
Yep.
appreciate truth. You're a
Yeah.
truth teller. I am too.
Now,
I
if you
just
want a
kind of,
hardy dog that's not going to have, many problems, get you a lab. They're good.
aren't they kind of a little bit wild?
I said medical problems. Yeah, they're wild. I didn't let you in on that. I mean, they're going to be chewing up your clothes and your shoes for 2 years,
Whatever.
but other than that, you're good.
I'm so glad to know that information.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Well, okay, Brandy. I'm leaving it to you.
Oh, me. Well, thank y'all for listening to our problems and our weirdness. We just try to relate. I'm sure there's others like that out there somewhere. But you guys, thanks again for listening, and click the subscribe button at the bottom. We would love to have you listen to all of our videos. And if there's anything that you would like, to have us talk about, you can always go to our email down below also. But thanks you guys for listening, and
Yes.
we will see you later.
I